I'm going to bring on 3 Digital Course Academy students. They happen to be incredibly successful with their digital courses, and they're going to tell you all about that. So let's go ahead and bring on my guests, and I'll have them introduce themselves. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Casey, let's start with you. Tell everyone a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm really excited to be here. I am a life and sobriety coach. I help busy, successful women quit drinking so they can drink less and live more.
Wow, that's fantastic. I love this. So also, I'm going to give you a little bit more accolades. You're the host of the top 100 mental health podcast called the Hello Someday podcast for sober, curious women. It has over 1.2 million downloads, which is fantastic. And I know that you always call yourself an ex-red wine girl who spent 20 years climbing the corporate ladder while holding on tightly to her love of wine. But you're passionate about helping, as you said, busy women stop drinking and create a life that they love without alcohol. So I am so excited to have you here. We're going to talk all about your digital course. What was one of the challenges you faced along your course creation journey?
Yeah, for me, it was a lot about mindset work and limiting beliefs at every stage that I moved through. So at first it was, who am I to be a coach? There are people who've been alcohol-free longer than me. There are therapists who are doing this. I'm not a therapist. And then it was about whether I could make money. I left a director level job at a Fortune 500 company. I was the primary breadwinner. I was really nervous about whether I could make money, and then also awkward about putting myself out on Facebook ads for my Leave Behind or telling my story on my podcast. And in terms of making money, Amy said once, if you can make $10,000 online, you can make $100,000 online. And I shifted that to, once I hit $100,000 in course revenue, I said, okay, if I can make $100,000 online, I can make $1 million online. So I'm at 400K. I'm so impressed with your other guests, but I want to be in that $1 million course creator club, and I really believe it's a question of time. So in the spirit of putting stuff out there, Amy, I would love to be on your podcast when I hit the $1 million mark.
Yeah, this is what I love. Do you see what Casey's doing there? She's putting herself out there. She's saying, I've got this big goal. I want to be $1 million course creator. I want to come on your podcast. The answer is already yes. I'd love to have you. And we're going to celebrate you hitting this huge milestone. And I wanted you all to hear, you don't have to make $1 million with your digital course to be successful. That's not what this session's about. We just so happen to have insanely profitable and successful course creators because I want to show you what's possible. But even let's say in 1 year you make $50,000 with your course. $50,000 online where you never have to leave your house. You get to make the rules and call the shots. That is life-changing. How about you, Casey? Tell me how life is different now that you have a successful digital course business.
Yeah, I was in the world of digital marketing at big Fortune 500 companies and small startups in Seattle for 20 years. And one of the hard things about being in that space is we were constantly in the middle of reorgs and layoffs. At one of my companies, we had layoffs every single year. And it was, this person's great but too expensive, this person's great but a duplicate. It wasn't about how hard you worked. Twice my job was moved to New York City. I love Seattle. I got laid off during 2008 downturn when I had a 6-month-old and I carried the insurance. So just being able to control my own life, to know that there's not that uncertainty of, management could decide to remove my role or move my job at any time. It happened to me 3 different times. Having that security and building something for myself feels really good. On top of that, last year, my family did go to Africa for a month, and my course on Evergreen still made $10,000 that month. That was pretty amazing. But for me, just not having that anxiety has made a world of difference.
Oh, Amen, friend. Lack of anxiety, bring it on all day long. And being able to go on a beautiful trip like that, I love that we're focusing on what really matters, like those moments, those magic moments. Casey, thanks so much for that. I'm so excited for your success, and you've just inspired others because my goal was if you can do it, so can they. And so thank you so very much. Thank you for being a part of my community. Bye, everyone. My
You.
cheeks are hurting because I've been smiling so much. I love their story. I love what they share. These are real people that care about real meaningful things, and they're making it happen. If they can do it, so can you.